As a Muslim entrepreneur that has started 5 different businesses and scaled them to making £10,000 a month at the least, some of them have gone on to make £50,000 a month. I know the difficulty when it comes to finding ideas that are permissible, you can scale and make a lot of money in. But that's why I've done the research today to make this video for you, to not only give you unique ideas, but ideas you can scale, and those ideas that you won't really hear online that much. So trust me, you need to sit through this video and hear exactly what I have to say about each idea. Now, I've done my best in coming up with 5 unique ideas, so there isn't much competition for you, but those ideas that you can scale as well. And so look, if one isn't relevant for you, another one will be. But let's get right into it. Number 1, it's as unique as you will get, because you have to make sure that you are charging those people that have money. And who has the most money? Well, actually, it's businesses, B2B. B2C has money, and yes, you can do well for yourself, but you need to sell more things. Imagine you sold one thing, you then gave a maintenance cost, you charge businesses that have a lot of money. Well, number 1, we're going to keep it as making CRM systems and supplying them to entrepreneurs. That could be solo entrepreneurs, that could be medium-sized companies, and that could be really, really lucrative bigger companies. Now, how would you go about making CRM systems? Well, actually, there's a lot of things you can use today that can make the life of a entrepreneur quite easy. So you have to understand something, because not only are you dealing with businesses that have a little bit of money, but you're also today having to provide services to solopreneurs. If you can make a entrepreneur's life easy who is a one-man or a two-man band, that's amazing. You can make a lot of money. And so CRM systems or systems that increase productivity can easily be made on apps. And write this down, go back and whatever you need to do on apps like Lovable and Bubbly. Now, by the way, when you type them into Google, type in Lovable AI, type in Bubbly AI, these sort of apps now, you can practically type in what you're looking for. You're going to have to play with it a little bit, but these will improve more and more. You make your product, you make your system. It doesn't cost a lot. It happens super, super fast. And you can make that product and sell it to businesses and sell it to companies. You'll be super surprised in how much money you can make. I mean, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 pounds. It is very normal for you to be able to charge that sort of money, but also you will have a maintenance cost on top of that. So imagine making a product, an app, a website, a CRM system, you can make quite quickly. I would say, maybe 1 or 2 days. All you're doing is typing in what you're looking for and it will make it for you. And then you provide that to the company, you supply the company that. You also then charge a maintenance cost on top. That could be 500, 600, 700 pound a month. And you'll be very surprised. You can make a lot of money whilst working your job, doing this in the evenings, be active on LinkedIn. That is exactly how you will be able to scale a business like this. This is as unique as you're going to get, but you can make a lot of money in it. Now, number 2, keeping it unique and making sure that it is something that can be scaled. Something not a lot of people are talking about, actually. What is the one industry that is going to go through a lot of change? Well, I'll tell you. A lot of cars today are being driven on diesel, on petrol, but this change is coming where electric cars are the future. It's just how it's going to be. The norm is going to become electric cars. In 30, 40 years, I will be shocked if petrol and diesel cars even exist, right? But that's very far-fetched, because actually in the next 5, 10 years, this is becoming the future. It's going through a big boom. And so your second business and the second business idea I have for you is providing EV installations and maintenance around electrical installations for cars, right? EV installations. And so you might be thinking, well, how can I even do something like that? Don't worry. You see, this is my speciality, because I've ran a recruitment company for the last 8 years. And I know you can find people quite easily and quite quickly. You don't need to do the work. You need to find someone that could do the installation, do the maintenance, and very quickly, people will want to have installations in their houses, maintenance in their houses. You can even have a subscription cost. And in fact, I know people myself that have entered this industry and are starting to make a lot of money. In the UK, the market is evolving. People are making a lot of money in it, in the US as well. But the Middle East, there are so many places where you can actually do EV installation, EV maintenance. Now, there are some technicalities. If you want me to talk about this more, I can even get people on that have specialized in this area and do this as a living and make a lot of money. I can get them on the channel and we could do a whole video about it. If you want that, let me know in the comments and I can make something like that happen as well. And you can ask questions before the video and I can ask the person the questions as well. Now, number 3 is something that actually a lot of people are talking about, but I'm going to put more meat on the bone and actually make it make sense. Do you need to have a technical background? The answer is no. Do you need to have an understanding of this area? The answer is no. AI solutions, AI products, providing them to businesses, you will make a lot of money. It is like this. The same way the internet went through a rise in the early 2000s, if you didn't have the internet by 2005, your business was going to fail. Businesses now realize they have to keep up, they have to change. And so providing AI solutions and AI products to businesses, integrating into their systems, automating their processes, replacing employees, is the actual part where you'll make a lot of money. Now, again, I've made quite a few videos regarding AI and providing AI services and how you can actually scale a business like this. Again, watch my other videos, but number 4 comes in line with exactly what I'm saying. Starting a recruitment company is one of the most lucrative businesses you could start today, especially if you pivot the way I want you to pivot, because this is exactly what I want you to do. And these two come exactly aligned. What you're going to do is start a recruitment company, supply people in accounting, IT, whatever you want to supply them, right? You're going to start supplying businesses. But when you start supplying businesses, the people you're speaking to, HR, internal recruitment, whoever you're speaking to, those are the exact people that will want AI solutions and AI systems to replace humans or increase productivity. Those are the people you need to speak to. Now, you need to understand, you need to get into the business and provide them a service which they understand, which they are used to, like recruitment. And recruitment's never dying because you will always need people. People aren't going to just go anywhere and be jobless. That's not going to happen. But change is going to happen. And when change happens, recruitment companies make a crazy amount of money. You just need to know how to pivot. And this is exactly what I explained. So you need to get into with the business, supply them a service which they understand, such as a recruitment company. How does a recruitment company make money? Well, if a person's salary is £60,000 a year, a recruitment company will charge 15%. You find the person, you supply the company gives you 15% of the person's salary in finding that person because they need that person. So £9,000 is what you would make. Then what you do is you keep supplying the service, and then you say, well, what are the sort of things that you would want to automate, or where do you find difficulty in increasing productivity? And it's where you come in. You will then provide an AI solution, an AI product, and you would change their system in terms of hiring. You as a recruitment company would do that. And if you do that, you're looking at millions. You're not looking at hundreds of thousands. You're looking at millions. And this is exactly what I do. By the way, there's a video in the description. I'll leave it there. I go through this exact model and how you can do something like this. So I guess make sure to watch that video. You will get an understanding of exactly how you can scale a business like this. Now, number 5, why is Pepe's and Shah's doing well in the UK? And I think in the US, what's the equivalent in the US? I can't remember. The equivalent in the US is, again, rice and chicken, and it does really well. Why are these places doing really, really well in the Western countries? Because healthy halal eating options don't really exist. Like, look, food places aren't the best, but my 5th idea is going to be something I crave, my friends crave, everyone wants it. It's healthy halal eating options. And I'll give you examples of those that exist in Dubai. There's Healthy Bowl or Good Bowl. These places exist in Dubai and they do amazing. If you are a gym guy, you want healthy eating takeaway shops. Pepe's isn't healthy. Shah's isn't healthy. Let's be completely honest, right? It's the healthiest option you have. So you guys, 5th idea, healthy eating options for Muslims, I believe would do really, really well. I think that's one of the biggest reasons that Shah's and Pepe's does great. And so if you can do that and do it for, maybe coming from home, cooked meals, or do it where it's a ghost kitchen, or do it where it's a restaurant, that's completely up to you. I think that market would do really, really well. Now, if there was a business idea that you liked and you want to share it with your friend, then share it with your friend. If you like the video in itself, share it with your family and friends. Like this video. Hopefully more and more better and better videos will be coming out. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.